Welcome back to Potted Living, the show where we teach you how to grow all kinds of fruits and vegetables on your balcony or other small space in pots or containers, if that's what you call them. Today, as promised, I wanted to give you an update on my heritage raspberry. As you recall, when we first looked at this a short 2 months ago, it was just a few sprouts coming out of the pot, and now we've got the full-size heritage red raspberry. Now, this is at the flowering stage, and as you can see, I created this trellis here so that it would hold up, and it also makes it really compact on my balcony. As you can see, from the side, it doesn't take up as much space as it would otherwise if it was left to branch out. And you can see right on the top, this is what the flowers look like. So you can see up here, this is how they start off as they start to grow. And they're going to become raspberries in about 10 to 14 days. You're going to see big plump raspberries. I'll have an update video there. But as you can see, the raspberries on these first year canes, which is what I have, the flowers always start at the top and they start to work their way down. So as you'll see through the season, as the flowers, or as the raspberries produce and they get worn out from the top of the cane, it'll start moving its way down and will probably end up right about here when it stops for the season. For those of you who want two harvests with their heritage raspberry, what you're going to do is you're going to cut off the cane right where the last of the raspberries finished producing, and you're going to leave the rest of that cane for the next spring. And what's going to happen in the spring is all the raspberries remaining are going to grow down through to the bottom of the cane, and then that cane will be spent. And so what you have basically is new canes coming up from the bottom, the old canes from the previous year still there producing raspberries, and that's why they call this an ever-bearing raspberry bush, because you can actually get two harvests. Now, why did I not do that? In my previous video I mentioned I tried this one year and I didn't like the taste of the raspberries from the spring. I thought they were a little bit flavorless. I saw on a video, he said just cut them to the bottom, just do the first year or the first cane raspberries. And I absolutely loved it last year when I got the raspberries came out. And you look, this is middle of July, end of July, and we already have the flowers, so we're going to be eating raspberries by the beginning of August. Granted, it's been a very hot year up here in Toronto, well into the 30s Celsius, which is about into the 90s for those of you who are my American friends. So of course this has grown up a little bit faster, but I'm really impressed and excited to see how this goes. So watch out for my next video where where I'm going to show you all the new raspberries. Oh, and a quick tip for anybody who is interested in all the tips. What you really want to do to keep these things growing is slightly fertilize throughout the year. I know a lot of people say just do it in spring. I find that a continual application of fertilizer throughout the summer, just a small amount, not a lot, keeps these plants healthy, happy, and the leaves green and ready to go.